All right, well, if you're here because of the last video, then welcome. This is a practice that I promise if you bring it into your life on a regular basis, it will change things drastically. You'll see the outside world shift as your inside world does. So first thing we're going to do is just get ourselves relaxed. You can be sitting, you can be standing. I prefer standing generally. This is an adaptation of a Qigong exercise, and Qigong is just it's Gong means practice, Qi means energy. It's just simply a practice of our energy, and I'm going to just invite you, if this is really unusual or brand new for you, to just try your best to put away your suspicions or your skepticism. I have certainly been a skeptic over the years, and I have found that if there was one thing that I would go back and do over again, it would be to trust my experiences a little more quickly. And my very first experience working with sacred mushrooms at 19 years old, when I had no concept of this this kind of work, the experience said to me, in a recreational setting, everything's energy, Eric. Everything is energy. And I said to it, I said, looking at the walls and looking at the people around me, I said, everything? And the response was, everything. Everything is energy. So your energy practice is one of the most useful tools that you can have to help bring yourself to a place where you can really be living that dream life, because it's all about our energy. So enough of me talking. Let's just get into it. Again, whether sitting or standing, I would invite you to put both feet on the floor. In these practices, there is the awareness that we have the potential to discharge negative energy. There is science behind this, grounding negative ions. I'm not going to get into it. If you don't believe me, whatever. I'm not here to convince you of anything. But if you're here to work with me and practice, then let's do it. All right, so I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and just be. And I'm going to move my hands, but you're not, it's not necessarily that you do. I just find that in my in breaths, as I raise my arms up, and my exhalation as I lower my arms down, it tends to facilitate that movement of energy, what's known as the microcosmic orbit. Save that for another video. The inner smile, as it is, it's taught by many Daoist teachers in many different names and ways. But this I learned from Mantak Chia. He is my favorite teacher of Taoist wisdom, and it is a science. It is a spiritual practice. It's a holistic way of living. And so the inner smile really prepares us for challenges. It gets our energy where we need to be so that we can move through life in a calm, grounded, centered way, really inviting that joyful knowing, the awareness that life is always on our side, my friends, always on our side. So take a deep breath in through your nose and allow your eyes to close. And exhale through your mouth or your nose. I would particularly invite you to only breathe in and out through your nose. This will help to increase nitrous oxide in your blood, will provide you with a little bit of an altered state, and will just help you to be in your body just a little bit more. Now breathe in. Expand your diaphragm, let your belly open up, and breathe out. In and out. One more time. Nice full breath in and out. And just allow your breath to come to a steady pace. No need to monitor it. Just let your breath do what it does. And bring your awareness into your heart space, into the center of your chest, the seat of compassion, the seat of joy. And while you're in your heart space, I would invite you to bring up a memory that makes you smile. That can be anything. A loved one, your pet, some success that you've had in your life. Whatever it is, it can be material, it can be spiritual, it can be relational. Just really be with this experience that brings a smile to your face. And stay with it. Let that smile grow. Feel the smile on your face. No one's looking. It's okay. You can just smile. And now, as we're aware of this smile on our face and this smile in our hearts, let's bring our awareness to our eyes. Yes, that is where the smile really shines through. Can you feel how differently your eyes feel when you're truly smiling? That is the energy we want to hold on to. Anybody can smile with their mouth, but their eyes are really what give it away. Be with that smile in your eyes. Be with that memory, that person, that experience that brings you the smile. And let it shine through your eyes even though they're closed. Maybe you remember during COVID when everyone was wearing masks and it was only the eyes that we could see, and you knew whether someone was happy, whether someone was sad. The eyes are truly the window to the soul because they express the energy of the soul. Simply by holding this energy in our eyes for 5 or 10 minutes, we can experience a shift that will affect us for hours through our day. You'll find that if you do this practice in the morning, that it arises much more easily during the day, and you can find yourself embracing the joyful knowing at any time. And as you advance in this practice, and yes, there are levels, then you can take this energy and direct it at circumstances, situations, or even people in your life that don't make you smile. And you'll find that smiling into those circumstances, situations, and people will change not only your experience of them, but their experience of you. This is truly loving our enemies when we can smile into their eyes with our eyes. This is truly joyful knowing when we can smile into circumstances that feel disruptive or unhelpful, painful. It is a challenging practice, but it is one that can lead you to incredible results. Dare I say, even miracles. Holding that smile in our eyes for just a moment more. If you find there's pain in your body, you can smile into that, see what it has to teach you. If there are challenging circumstances in your life, smile into them, see what they have to teach you. And if you're not ready for that, it's perfectly okay. Just smile into those lovely memories, lovely faces. Now let us bring our awareness back into our heart, carrying that energy of the smiling eyes into our heart. Let it fill your heart with love, with joy, with the knowing that all things are working out in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. Yes, the challenges are real, the sorrow is real, the sadness is real. And it can exist simultaneously with the joyful knowing that life is on your side. When you're ready to slowly open your eyes and begin looking at the floor, maybe you notice that even as you do, the world that you look at seems just a little bit different. Maybe your body feels a little bit lighter. I know I'm looking at you differently. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I promise you, this practice can change your life if you do it regularly. It's been so powerful for me and others that I've shared it with, and it is truly a pleasure, and I'm so grateful to share it with you.